All right, what you have before you is a 2025 Kia K5. Now this car's only got 6,000 miles, 6,600 miles. This was a personal lease return. So a customer owned this for a year. This is the GT line. They owned it for a year. They only put 6,600 miles on it and then they turned it in. We ended up with it. One of the really nice things with Kia is they put a 5-year, 60,000 mile bumper to bumper warranty on all their cars. So on this car, you still got like 46 months and 54,000 miles under Kia's full bumper to bumper. So not just engine, transmission, but you're also talking about things like the radio and the touch screens and the sunroof and all the things that come with it. All the electronics are covered under it. The other really nice thing about this K5, this is all-wheel drive. So you get a car that looks like this. Very sporty. I think they call this Snow White Pearl. So I'll go to the back where you can see it again. It's a sparkly white. It's a bright white with sparkle in it. Really a pretty color. It looks like a sports car. You get all-wheel drive. We are in November, so we got winter coming. This car is going to be beautiful in the summer. It's going to do phenomenal things for you in the winter. I don't know if you can see the speckle there, but it does sparkle in the sun. The other thing that the owners did on this is they put a really cool tint on here. So the tint is consistent all the way throughout. It is a nice dark tint, but it's not so dark you can't see out of the windows during the day, and it's not so dark that you can't see out of the windows at night. They did a really good job with it. Now, if we open the door, the other thing I like about this GT line they've done is you get this two-tone leather. So it's mostly black, which I like, but you get these accents here. You get accents in the stitching. Really nice the way they set this thing up. Back seats are the same way. So you get this white trim with white stitching, which really looks good on these cars. Now, the GT line is going to get you a Bose stereo. It is going to get you a panoramic sunroof. The other thing that's nice, this car has got a lot of get up and go to it, but you also get 33 miles per gallon on the highway, 25 in the city, 33 on the highway. So you get an all-wheel drive that looks like a sports car, that'll do tremendous in the snow, that will get you 33 miles a gallon. This car kind of has it all. You get things like lane keeping assist, you get adaptive cruise control, all the steering wheel controls. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to zoom in so you can see the 6,600 miles on this thing. Really low mileage. Now, one of the cool things that Kia's done here is this screen goes from here all the way across over to here. So the Cadillac Lyriq, the Cadillac Optic, the Escalade, they have these 33-inch screens that run across. This isn't quite that large, but it's in that same family, which is really cool. You've also got two screens tied into this one bar. So here's your screen for the radio, the navigation, the backup camera, and then this is the screen when you're driving. So easy to see. And then this is a touch screen, so it's really easy to navigate. If you want to show your map, if you want to just show your radio. If we go in here to the phone projection, you can see you've got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. We'll delete Tyson, so he's not in there anymore. But easy to use. The other thing that's really kind of cool, and then let me show you the backup camera before I move on. So the backup camera is nice and big. You get these lines that tell you how close you are to objects. You get this picture here that's got the sensors around it. It'll show you how close you are to objects. So you got a really cool camera with it. Now down here, this is your air conditioning. This is how you control everything. It's a touch screen, so think of this as it's just plastic that you touch, but it's a matted plastic. So as you touch this, it does not leave fingerprints. Which for me, one of my pet peeves is when you touch the radio and these other screens, you're gonna leave your fingerprints. When you touch this bar right here, you do not, based on the material that they use, which is really, really cool. Now, as we come under here, you've got this wireless charging pad right there. Multiple USB-C charging ports here. You got a 12 volt that you can utilize. You've got your cup holder, auto hold. Now these are your heated seats. So here for the driver, here for the passenger. If you pull that down, you've got hot, medium, mild. Think of it like salsa. One of the other cool features is your steering wheel. You've got two settings. So if your fingers are really cold and you want a hot steering wheel, put it on that, it'll make it hot. If you like the idea of keeping the steering wheel warm, you like the warmth on it, but you don't need any heat, that is a nice setting, and then you can turn it off. You can control your drive modes. You got your proximity key, a push button start. You've got the cool tint on the top of your windshield, so you really don't need sunglasses when you're driving this thing, regardless of how bright the sun is. This is your control for the sunroof. So we'll open that up. You've got the full panoramic roof, and then it's really a big, big, big sunroof. So it's a nice setup. Really a nice car that Kia's got. The last thing I'll show you before we move on is that this is our QR code. So all of our cars, if you look, most of the cars, they should all have it, have this QR code in the windshield. If you put your camera on this, it'll put a yellow bar on the bottom of your screen. If you tap on that, it'll pull the ad for that specific car. So you get live pricing. You can pull your Carfax while you're here. So if you come in at a time when we're not open and you want to check the car out, you can. If you come in when we are open, but you just don't want to come inside yet, you want to check the vehicles out, you can do that. If you have questions or you'd like to set up a test drive, let us know. You can call or text us at 801-361-9796. My name is Kellen. You're welcome to ask for me. Jake is the other salesman. He's awesome. He'd be happy to take care of you as well. 801-361-9796.